Do you normally go on long plane rides? If you do, you probably already know that staying seated for long periods of time on airplanes can be very harmful to your circulatory system. If you're a woman, you've probably already heard that taking birth control pills for long periods of time is not good for your health. But what do long plane rides and birth control pills have in common? Both of them highly increase the chances of you developing a blood clot. When it comes to birth control pills, these contain female hormones in different forms that may increase the risk of blood clots. When we ride in airplanes, we may develop blood clots because we stay seated for long periods of time without moving our legs. This immobility makes it harder for our blood to circulate from our legs and feet back to our heart. When our blood starts traveling at a slower pace inside of our veins, that's when blood clots happen. When these clots keep our blood from flowing in our veins, we call that deep vein thrombosis, DVT. These blood clots normally dissolve on their own, but they can be fatal if they spread it to another part of our body, such as our lungs or heart. The problem is that it's not always easy to identify these clots. Here are the 7 most common symptoms of blood clots. 1. Your arm or leg is swollen. DVT makes one leg seem softer than the other, normally right below the knee. It may also appear to be larger, but if you're not sure, you need to measure it. 2. Your arm or leg is red and hot to the touch. When your blood flow to a certain body part is reduced, it increases the pressure on your veins, pushing fluids to the other tissues and causing inflammation, heat, and redness. There is, of course, chances that you might have a clot and not experience this symptom. 3. Your heart is racing and you can't breathe. A racing heart is one of the most common symptoms, and sometimes the only one, of a pulmonary embolism, meaning that the clot spread to your lungs. It makes you feel as if you have exercised when you know you haven't. 4. One of your arms or legs hurt. Uncomfortable pressure in one of your legs is another common symptom of a blood clot. Most of the time, it isn't dangerous, but it will feel painful as if something isn't right, especially when you're walking. 5. You feel as if you are having a panic attack. It is not uncommon to feel very anxious if you are experiencing a pulmonary embolism. You may feel dizzy and unbalanced, or think that you're about to die, much like people that suffer from panic attacks. 6. You feel a sharp pain in your chest. Sometimes a pulmonary embolism may make you feel a sharp, sudden pain in your chest, and it will hurt more when you breathe deeply or cough. 7. You're coughing blood. A clot may inflame your lungs and cause liquid to build up in them, meaning you may cough up blood. This normally happens when you have pneumonia, but it can also be due to a pulmonary embolism. At the first sign of a blood clot, seek medical attention from a hematologist. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel.